Hey guys. How's it going, Rain? Doing fine, just got back from my massage. What? I want one too! What is this?
Don't forget, you've got a bit of treasure to fetch.
Alright. Let's check the map is. Guys, before I jump into this, right, I should probably show you what is different from yesterday. I have crafted a ring. I bought this for 125 divines. I was like, just whatever. It's just a base. I bought myself 90 essences. I don't know the names. Like these things. Essence of Scorn, I guess. And 90 of them, the biggest one. And then I started crafting, and at 12th one, I got something like this. Then I was like, is this good enough for me? And then I'm like, even if it's not good enough for me, I can probably sell it. But then I equipped it and it's looking really, really good. So, like, I'll just stay for now. I think it's fine. It's a ridiculous DPS upgrade, obviously. On top of that, I've also, like, swapped my Timeless Jewel. This guy, the Watcher's Eye. It was only crit before. Apparently, this one is pretty cheap as well. And the crit is, like, maximized now. So it's, like, almost 1.8, which is the highest roll. So now it has also like cold damage. This was very cheap as well. It was like 10 divines or something, I think. So just paid for that too. That's fine. Now what I want next is... Listen, there's a corruption. I checked it out. There's a corruption for the graphs. When you corrupt it, the prefix is capable of becoming skill effect duration. So you want the Aegistal grafts, and then you want the Molten Zoth grafts, and you want corrupted versions with skill effect duration per red gem. Then what you do is you basically put red skill gems, even if they are useless, to where you can afford. Right, so we can like remove some stuff for like red skill gems, and then my Blade Vortex is going to be just like AFK gaming. It's going to be interesting. I needed that, pulled my back. I see. You're BV now. Why? He was looking good, or? Dude, it feels so smooth to play at the moment. With these new upgrades. Like, stuff are melting. I don't have too much time, unfortunately, in the upcoming 3 days, including today. Because I'm spending time with my son. I need to get him from the school. It's an interesting necklace here. Yeah, you take this necklace. I'm gonna need to look into this. There's just no HP. The mana modifier is ruining everything, but maybe you can like hit a lucky and all, I was thinking. Yeah, but we have about like 2.5 hours or something here. Maybe like 2 hours if I want to go take a shower before leaving home. Let's have some good fun within the 2 hours I have. Flame Dash. That's one thing that I'm gonna change, you know? When I get my, like, grafts, I'm gonna swap from Frostblink to Flame Dash, I think. For instance, like... It's gonna be interesting. Kinetic Rain was not good at all. I farmed boxes and everything explode. I love that. Well... You seem to be playing quite a lot, so let me know if you would like to change something in that build that is doing a lot different than mine, you know, like just tell me and I'll look at it too. Greater Eldritch, let's put this in. Oh. Okay. This is attacks and cast speed. It's not a good ring. Do I do disenchantment is the question. Maybe I should do a little bit of disenchantment. 2120 with chain hook. Don't think anybody cares. What is this? Glittering. Eh. Okay.
Could really use more items to disenchant. We're gonna have fun with that one. Things are looking up.
I did the Grace of Goddess and double explode on the ring routes. Maybe same helmet and no power charges. No power charges and CI. Why no power charges? That's interesting. Grace of the Goddess, double explode ring. Double explode ring you cannot go wrong anyways. Like that's probably pretty good. That's nice. Let's delete these as well.
Let's make some dust.
Rare shield was super lucky crafting it. Okay. With CI, you will probably be defensive enough, to be fair. You probably don't need something like this. Hey Glacial! How's it going? Good day. Hola.
Always a pleasure.
The blue altar takes no damage away from me anymore. You're playing with the blue altars, huh? I see you. I couldn't play the blue. I tried it. I just couldn't play it. Like, the resistances were annoying, the minuses were annoying, pretty much everything was annoying. On the red one, the annoying one is like the minus 100 chaos or something. Like, that one I don't play, basically. Apart from that, I can play pretty much everything. I think the red one's invitation is a lot more expensive. The essences are a lot more expensive. However, you don't get the divine shrine. Like, if you can find the divine altar, like, you know, you make up for all those things that I said, and then some, so, yeah. But I've never seen the divine altar, have you? Let's clean up.
This one will make
Quite a bit of disenchantment going on at the moment. That was like a blue 20, right? It's like lightning golem, I think. Let's sell that. Dun, 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 dun. Once again, failed starter. Now I'm just unsure what to even be doing. Have you ever tried Righteous Fire? Maybe this is your calling, Glacial. You could try out Righteous Fire, and Pox has really good starting guides. Even a website that like holds your hand and shows you how to get to hero from 0. And that was my starter as well, even this league. I re-rolled from it when I had quite a bit of currency. The first time was the last shine. You have seen it a few times even then. Very unlucky, only 3 divines from that. The second was the first 40 divines, if I remember correctly. Holy. Oh, that's insane. That must have been so much fun to run. Certainly. This is not enough, is it? T2. Interesting. Bunch of elemental DPS. I don't think anybody cares about you. It's not a bad roll at all. That's kind of a shame, but... Alright, the base is valuable there, apparently, with that ring. You could convert your Berserker into a Chieftain, which saves you leveling. Yes, this is true. This is very true. I think it's pox.net, if I am not mistaken, that has all the information that you need. It is very good about like crafting, what to wear, where to level, how to jam. It also has a POB, of course, that has notes inside it. He has really done a very good job at it. Okay. Unfortunately, nothing crazy from my mappers this time around, but it's what it is. It's alright. I'm wondering if I had any shipments going on. I'm not really sure. I might have. I don't have any shipments. Alright, send some maps. How am I gonna do this? Is there an easy way? Don't think so. I ran a few maps yesterday off stream, guys. Nothing crazy. Like no drops. The only thing that I changed is basically like the ring that I showed. The rest was kind of whatever. Mm. Two more. They still have 900,000 gold, it seems. Pretty good. See if there's any sales. Selling my tattoos. These things didn't go through, apparently. Here we have a few sales. One divine. There was a bone ring. Okay. Quick jump to the trade. Right, so you can find quite a bit of info right over here if you would like to check it out, Glacial. You can have the path of building over there and yeah, like copy it from here and then follow the Righteous Fire build, which was my starter as well this league. What am I doing now? Let's search for these Aegis Hallgrafts with like 8 divines, 10 divines, dexterity, freeze chance, global crit multi, and it's 25 divines then. Yeah, this one's 65 divines. This is still... I think this was like 75 yesterday, and he made it 65 now. Which is like 18 global crit multi. It's obviously pretty insane. Like 18% global crit multi to a character like mine is pretty huge. We don't have too much crit multi actually. The next one is... Molten Zofcraft, I guess. Aye, aye, aye. This one is capable of rolling fire damage and area, I think. Area is very interesting, in my opinion. It can also roll strength. But that's whatever. Adds fire damage, increased fire damage. Yeah, area of effects, 25 divines right there. 13%. That is the highest tier. It honestly kind of depends, but instead of buying that, I would like to buy this 65 divine over here, the crit multi. So I think for now I'm just gonna chill. It's not like I'm close to buying it. Hey Havoc, how are you doing? Good day. Those are some very good runs there, by the way.
Really?
Do you think the RF build can do Expedition? RF build is comfortably capable of doing everything except some Uber bosses. You can do those too, but it is slow and it takes some practice. Yeah, it can easily do the Expedition as well, yes. But it can do literally everything in the game except like the Uber bosses at a decent pace. So like the pure single target when there's nothing around, it's a bit shaky. But your single target is also pretty good when there's stuff around. Because shift and explosions are basically igniting, so it just deletes the single target also. It's interesting. So you want to like bring small enemies to the big enemies all the time because of this. Is this buff less duration, or like what's going on? I'm having a hard time. Not really. I think I have a hard time with my mana control then. There's my color. Cast stun setup. That is the full AFK style, right? Do you think it scales as hard as this? It can AFK the ultimatums. I don't know, this looked and felt like more fun to play and like more interesting, and it also looked like a challenge. This was crazy expensive. You know? I was like, I'm gonna reroll to this when I have a Mage Blood. But then every item that I was mastering was like half Mage Blood price. Even the graphs that I want to buy now are going to be like 60 divine each. I think I want to get myself like skill effect duration, re-off effects, and crit multi. Like especially for the crit multi one, I think I'm just gonna pay the price when I have the currency. I don't have it yet. I don't know. I don't really know the exact answer. It's probably also the experience, like personal experience. I don't really have any experience over the other playstyle of Righteous Fire at all. Any puzzle box enjoyers? First think of the day. Harbies last week, but faction orbs cheap this time around. It is, yeah. Quite a few people are farming it, I think. I think this has little bit of like the reason is a little bit more so that like the gold is pretty important too. Like I think everybody is running triple portals now in their King's March, I want to say. So you want like a lot of gold sustain, which is like a lot of just monsters, right? Especially rare monsters. Well, Harbinger and beyond easily gives you that, and then some. Like I can easily keep up with the gold cost with this. It's also insane experience, by the way. Like I haven't done anything close to this when it comes to like XP per hour. Soul Eater in there. We have a seer. Do you guys see anything? We have a High Desire. And I think that's it. Skirming Terror. Okay, let's grab the High Ray.
More mana.
What was the nerf for spell suppression?
Too much clutter.
Anything I can throw? I don't think so. It's cheaper than yesterday. Sold one for 220 yesterday. It's like 8 scales, but it's not selling. Just gonna put it for 5.
I'll let you know.
Try to rid of it. You can reach 50 or something. The cap is 40% now. Interesting. It's crazy now. Okay. I didn't know, by the way. PDI to Rogue. I can't take it anymore. It's already locked in. Yeah, that would have been a good option. Certainly.
Fight them off while I handle this.
What other uniques to like look forward to when it comes to like disenchanting?
We can win this.
Another Valta? Hello? I want to say that is one of the rarest things I have ever had, because it's coming from Aelith. Like, it is so rare to see a thing from Aelith, in my experience. I don't know. Bloodlines. Well, keep the speed up and maybe we could get my new grafts with the limited amount of time that I have today. We'll see. Quantity, certainly. You're gonna try and speed farm Aelith? What are you gonna do about fortresses? And are you gonna like end up buying the womb gifts then? Interesting, good luck. There's a site for that? Of course there is. Of course there is. Sanctified fossil. Just tree farming, I guess. Not sure. Gonna fiddle a bit. Okay. Like the ancient one and the lavish one are pretty good still, right? They're not too bad. You could certainly get something crazy from either one of those. And then you could make it so that like one of the other womb gifts is like converting to those two, I suppose. And then you don't use your blood for the others, I guess? I don't know. Yeah, so if you run out of these three, I suppose you're gonna need to like buy some womb gifts. Stop hitting my tree. Right. My question to you is, can we get the 10th power charge? Is there like a boots implicit or something? I don't know. I think it was Frenzy though. Because 10th power charges, I believe it's 100% crit chance for my character. Which is a pretty big deal, of course. $25 monsters. Iris still there.
Journey well.
I have to wake up.
Well, make it happen.
That was the Bloodlines, or? I want to see the price of this as well. 116.
Well, make it happen.
We might also have a Fracture, not yet. Consider running Harvest for BV. Harvest is extremely good at the moment, and you can force yellows as well. You would make a bank with Harvest at the moment, just so you know. But the content is not so much fun though. That's the problem. What do you do with that? You know. Speaking of which.
This way. We need not the fruit. I need more mana.
The gambler decks are going ham in the yellow juice, yeah. No, yellow juice is insanely expensive at the moment. I think it was like 3.6k to a divine or something. Like, Harbinger farm is very popular now, I think. So everything else is in demand. Those explosions are satisfying. They certainly are, I am. That's why I'm playing the characters. This was a nice run, by the way, right? 500, 700 juice? Alright. What do you pair the harvest with? Harvest and ritual, maybe? So much downtime, though, honestly. Maybe boxes, in fact? Do you have enough scarabs? Like scarab slots to run both harvest and boxes at the same time? I'm not sure. I never did, like, end game strong boxes. Like, I've always started a, you know, league with strong boxes, so like no high commitments, you know? I actually wouldn't mind playing strong boxes at the moment, by the way. Like, I'm kind of talking myself into it. It's really fun to like just pop a box and it explodes, right? I don't have too much time today. I don't want to like sit and respec my Atlas. What is this guy's issue? Aye, aye, aye. He's dead. Nice. Ritual is ass? Yeah, the amount of time that is needed to invest in the ritual, it's just too much, I think. You need more gaming time, less interface time. For sure.
I need more mana.
Okay. Harvest Rush is viable, shredding the maps like nothing, only take the expanding breaches from there. I think I am not gonna, you know, contest how lucrative it would be. I am sure it would be pretty insane, especially right now for like rushing yellow juice. But that would not be something that I would enjoy playing so much. But I would be willing to, as I said, like unite, harvest, and like lockbox or something. Don't know. I like scarab farming as well. Like we could do some like, you know, more committed scarab farming for T17, because the character is certainly capable of like doing fortress. Yeah. Imagine having the Grimdone, you know, send everything to stash button. Would save like 50 clicks every map. Probably eats the souls. It's just too much energy with the ritual, because sometimes you get the +1 frenzy ring, yeah, or a whole ass mirror, true. But it's so inconsistent that it's the sushi strat. Struggling to like pinpoint your accent. It's Turkish. Yeah. I am born in Turkey and I'm living in Belgium for the past like 10 years. But my accent is all over the place because like I mostly learned from, you know, watching series and whatnot, so. Like I make some like, you know, common mistakes pronouncing things. And I have some like obvious pronunciation mistakes as well. Just. But then there is some stuff that I like, you know, paid attention to and tried to fix along the years, etc. So that's mostly why it's like a little bit all over the place. What was this wildwood? It was not good.
When I'm ready and not before.
Two frames per second now. Thank you, Havoc. Cheers, mate. Do you click map drops duplicated, or do you click chaos chance here? Probably map drops, right? I'm gonna click map drops. It's kind of a nice proc there. I don't know. Just fishing for like a fortress deep, I guess. I guess there's no wrong choice there. I don't know. Chaos would have been good also.
Oops, clumsy me.
Consecutive altars magnify the previous one, so if you click the chaos, the first one and the next one is a good chance to be chaos again. Right, this is something that I actually didn't know, by the way. Thank you very much. Interesting. It's always the rule, so even for like quantity of things.
I need more mana.
Good stuff. Is that 20? Oh, gambling time. Let's go. Anyone ready? For the 21 crits? It's something that I learned from Empyrean, I see. I'm not sure about the quantity. Okay, I'll try to like pay attention to them as well, but this is very good, by the way. But you just taught me again. 21! 21 again! Okay, we have triple 19, which is like triple dead, but we have double 21. That's huge. By the way, did you guys know that like crit damage supports 21-20 and 21-23? There's only 1% difference. It is so tight, right? Like, so 21-20 is like 150 crit damage, and 20-23 is substantially cheaper, and it is 149 crit damage. Like, the min-maxing is, you know, at the limit at that point, I think. But yeah, this should be like 200 divines, I think. 200 chaoses. What am I saying? 247. Let's just try to get rid of them.
I'll let you know.
Okay, what am I leveling though? Like, is there something that we could level? Am I just gonna continue with the crit damage all the time, maybe? I probably should, instead of wasting time. It's fine. That was the best I have ever had, by the way. It's something that I would like to hear I have never have either. But it's, yeah, like 2 gems hitting 21. Never managed 3 so far. We win? So you're saying I should do temple things? Also, get a bow and a Maluni's mechanism. You can probably find like a 6 white socket bow. What is the point of this? What does the Maluni do is my question, right? Okay. The point is leveling 9 gems instead of 6. Beautiful. Beautiful. We're getting it.
I need more mana.
Might as well click it. Do you see this? Am I buying this? This is not the crit damage one, is it? I think the crit damage one is this one. Yeah, crit damage one is this one. This one is Area. Instead of Area, you get the Ignite chance and you get the chance to find Lavish ones. Am I buying this? I think I'm buying this. I'm buying this. Like, it's just missing the You buy the Temple's Doriani's Institute. Maloney is a quiver that has 3 sockets. You level 9 BVs and then you Temple's the Doriani. Yeah, but like I already have the gem. I have a 2020, 2120 Val. To 21 Val, you win big. Yeah, it was like 12 divines, I think. It might even be bigger now.
I'd consider that.
Fuck it. Right, so now this sort of changes my character a little bit, okay? Like, we don't need Phase Run. We don't need Frostblink. Like, Bone Chill with Lightning Golem. Is that doing something? I need to check that out. So, like, Lightning Golem and Bone Chill. Apparently it is. So we have only Phase over there. Flame Dash. Flame Dash. Wait, for some reason I'm thinking Flame Dash is a... Why am I thinking Flame Dash is a red gem? That's not the case. It still is blue. We can stay like this here. So I can only like put 2 skills here. Basically. My question is Arrogance is a support, right? Yeah. I need like 2 skill gems there, I think. 10k. Yeah, I can go spend my blood, I guess, sure. That's an expensive gem. It is more profitable than level 4 Enlightens. 21 goes 21 Val, you win big. Shield charge, faster attacks. I have shield charge and faster attacks at the moment. What we are trying to do right now is trying to put as many red skill gems into my character. That's what we're trying to do, because now it gives me skill effect duration. So I can remove something like Phase Run and Cast on Damage Taken. But apart from that, what we could remove is maybe like the Chaos Golem and make it a Stone Golem. That's another one. But I don't have the Chaos Resistance to support this, unless like I craft a better ring than this. Because like when I take my Chaos Golem out, I think we're like, I don't know, 55% Chaos Res or something. It's kind of shaky. Yeah. It's not great. Or we could upgrade my boots to give me Chaos Res. That is entirely possible, by the way. My boots are not great. Like, it should be possible to find some boots that are like this and also giving me Chaos Res. Cast on Damage Taken is red. Cast on Damage Taken is red, but it's not a skill gem, I think. I think when it says skill gem here, don't you think it is for, like, active things? It's not support. Don't you think so?
I greet you once again. The Genesis tree accepts your offering.
That's pretty bad.
She will soon bear fruit.
Ah, that one is pretty valuable apparently. This is for like leveling maybe. Quality of all minion skill gems. Interesting.
Be ever vigilant. She will
Level
soon bear
84. Crits multi. Fractured on the dexterity ring. Oops. Oops, wait. Really? That surprises me, honestly. Thought this would have been sort of valuable. It's extremely high crit multi, so... And he's out of there, I think. to run Molten Shell with automation. I am not, because like I don't really have so much armor, like it doesn't really matter so much. And besides, like the altars that I click often has minus armor, which comes to 0 armor at that point. But we could certainly put Val Molten Share, and instead of automating it, I can just like press it for the absorb. I'm saying we don't need to automate because like I think Cast Under Mistaken doesn't really give me yeah, skill effectuation. I don't think so. 55, 60, 35 minutes, 30 minutes ago. Just to like 55 as well.
I think I can sell that.
That's so surprising to me. Oh. I think I'm gonna do like Vitality. Let's do red here. Vitality and like Stone Golem probably. So red, red, blue, I guess. Yeah. Like you could also do
Hail, Godslayer.
Molten Shell, I suppose. Val Molten Shell. Never mind the Vitality, maybe? Yeah, so Stone Golem instead of the Chaos Golem, and we are golden. But I cannot do it at the moment, I think, right? Like, I'll need to change my boots. I'll look into it off stream sometime, okay? This is like 8.
I'll let you know.
Base was like 20, I think. Oh, I want to annul this ring. Necklace even. Ah, mana is still there. It failed. Do I try one more time? No, I think it's bad. Where's my Stone Golem? Like, I had a Stone Golem, I think. Yeah. Alright, we want to buy a Maloney, right? How's it going, Grish? Welcome, bud. Which one is it that I need to buy? Mechanism, right? Okay. That's cheap as well. So you think I should like level up Blade Vortexes, Havoc? And just by level 21, they're dirty cheap. Sure, of course. Yeah. Do you care about the quality in this, by the way? Skill effectuation, you kind of do, actually, don't you? There are 10 divines, you lied to me. Well, you don't want a 21, I guess, right? Maybe. Do you do like 21? They're a divine at the moment. Give me money, I need 70 divs to get my single targets. Good luck. Good luck. Oh my god, it feels good now. It still is dropping from 10. Like, I kind of need it to not drop anymore from 10. Glacial is saying, I need so many regrets, gold, to respec time to get them. I can give you some respecs if you want, Glacial. Add me. My name is Happy Little Explosions. Well, with quality it is expensive. Yeah, so I think we just level it up, but I'll make it like quality myself, I think. That's what I'm gonna do. Well, actually, you can't even do it quality anymore because it's Val, right? Let me see if we can, like, get a level 1 with quality. Yeah, I see. I see. But we certainly still could, by the way. Like, that's fine in my opinion. Look, there's a level 18 one over here. I'm just gonna get one, I think. And then we get a Maloney and a bow. But what I'm thinking is, what are we leveling afterwards? From the gems.
You were gone.
Ah, these were in 12, I think, actually. Yeah. This like... You can't quality Val gems? Yeah, you can't. I realized that halfway, did you see? This is fine. Listen, we delete this. Let's get a Maloney. Mechanism, it doesn't really matter like what it is, I think. Let's get this. This guy knows his Maloney. And now we want a bow with like 6 sockets, I guess. Any bow? 6 sockets. I probably have one like in my stash as well if you do unique, but let's get this one. 212 dexterity. What's my dexterity at the moment? 186. Dexterity maximum 186. Right. What sort of like Blade Vortex do you want to level though? You want to be leveling like 20 quality Blade Vortexes, right?
Not bad. Not. I've got some wealth for you.
What did I even sell? Somebody went ham. Yeah, it says a crit damage support. I see you. Sadly, there's no cross-trade between PS5 to PC. I see. I didn't know about this. Both of them are selling well if you manage to hit 21 Val. Try white sockets. Why do you want me white sockets if you are just going to be doing Blade Vortex? That is 10 divines at the moment. If I remove the dexterity, it is still 8 divines. Yeah, baseline should be 20 quality, yes. I think so too. So... Need to do a little bit of like Blade Vortex shopping, I think. Am I blind? Oh, there it is.
Keeps me busy at least.
Yeah, if you go wide sockets, you can certainly level anything, but have you seen the price? I don't think it justifies. This gem is cheaper than I thought it would be, not gonna lie. So 3, 5, 7. We need one more, guys. Oh, we can level 9 of them. That's insane. Let's get one more.
Spending so freely.
Very nice. And now? You are rich now though, right? After selling the gloves, surely you can get a 6 white socket bow? No, the next thing that we're gonna buy is going to be skill effectuation, Talgraphs, which is starting 8 divines, but I want this one. I want this one. 65 divines. I don't know if I can get there. Probably not today, but maybe tomorrow I can get there. We'll see. It depends on the drops. Kinda depends. I think we're good, right? Let's get it. How's it going, Manu? Good day, good day. The Val Molten Shell is gaining levels from my chest as well, which is pretty cool. Level everything button is a divine. It's more than a divine in my opinion. It's beautiful. For sure. Do we have the level everything button in PoE 2? Click W. Yo! Okay. Hubris. Gym is done. Preparing some protein shake. Sounds good.
Retreat, Highborn!
Not a divine, just divine as an adjective. True. Because otherwise it would have been a mirror, I think, now.
Help me! Be gone, foul enemy!
I need more mana.
For the dreamer!
Third part mirror twist. What's this? Okay. Why don't you? I want to do 10 power charges. 10 power charges would mean I am crit capped. But I don't know how. I asked this earlier if there was another power charges we can gain somehow. Maybe there's like a corruption somewhere. I'm not really sure. I honestly don't know. There might be an implicit corruption, but like the thing is, we're sort of like utilizing the implicits everywhere, so not sure. Drowning orbs. Fun times Inc.
Stay sane, Exile.
Yeah, not letting me loot in peace, guys. If you go ES with the discipline, and Sublime Vision or a Corruption, I think. For the 10th power charge, right? Bonjour, Impulsive. How are you? Good day, mate.
I need more mana.
The grind is extremely good now, Impulsive. Strong character. Very strong. This is 16 now. How much are the corruption temples at the moment? Well, gem corruption ones. I think I remember buying them for like 70 chaos earlier, but like it should probably be a little bit higher now, if anything. So. Oh, we have a Vortex here. Let's get it. I think it was called Doriani's Institute, right? Like, how much is a just Doriani Institute? You know, not the corruption chamber. Because I wouldn't really know like what to corrupt, yeah, from an item. Corrupt a 6-socket bow. for the white sockets, or is that the joke? Is that actually a corruption, by the way? The white sockets? I'm not sure.
I need more mana.
Let's get it done.
Petal business. Yeah, it's kind of hard to stay on plus 10, basically. Which is like my most DPS moments. Obviously. So we need more skill effectuation. I need to be able to like reliably stay on 10 Blade Vortex charges. That's probably going to be like the biggest upgrade for me at the moment. Yeah, I made a 6 white tower last week. Okay. It is certainly an option, but I was also thinking that just like get just Oriani's and I don't know, run like, I think we're making 9 of them at the moment, so like run maybe 18 of them back to back. Because it's not gonna take me too long to like get 2020 Blade Vortexes here, it seems. It will be rather quick actually. The gem itself is really cheap in my opinion. Is there any other gem like this that you would like to double corrupt? I mean, of course anything, because like 21, 23 exists, but what about like the Val, you know, if you hit the 21 Val, which is like the big payment. Go where? Here. For the first time, it is the first like road that I selected, basically chosen. Reeve is interesting as well. Right. I wonder if I would have enough strength to level Reeve. 179. Maybe. Maybe. That run didn't feel too bad, by the way. So we found mysterious, ancient, growing, and mysterious again. Where are the lavish ones? I have like an increased chance now, and it's just not there. Legend.
I need more mana.
No slots available in my inventory. That was a perfect run. It's not like I'm gonna exalt that, right? It's not gonna happen. Four to 1, 2 to 1, like this is not worth picking up anymore. Molten Shadow is probably also big money at 21 to 20. What is the deal with like cast on damage taken? Are people running are people actually like leveling it up fully, or unique item duplication? Cartographer Shizzle. Let's do Cartographer, I guess. Don't know. It's kind of a valuable orb. It's like 2 to 1 almost, right? Greater ones. Scarabs are being duplicated, but this is too much minus. I'll take this.
And not before.
Are they stealing my charges, guys? I have only one power charge all the time. This is 17. Yeah, they're immediately stealing my charges, I think. Yeah. Feels bad. I'm pretty much like generating charges for them at this point. It's a 24 Maelstrom Staff. Eyeshot is probably valuable too, but it is not a popular skill at the moment. Molten Shadow is probably big money. 2120. What about Reeve? Is that popular though? Probably, right? Well, well. We're committed to Blade Vortex now. I'll probably buy some Torianis for tomorrow's stream. And yeah, we run a few. Gamble it away. This is... okay. Map top duplication or chaos? Let's do chaos this time. It's just full of currency.
Fight them off while I handle this. Get them! I nearly have it! The dreamer!
When I'm ready, and not before.
How is Legion? Because apparently my character is pretty good at clearing Legion, it seems. It just links the entire screen almost. Almost. Not quite, but almost there. The last time I played Legion, chests were not too bad. Like, chest opening wasn't too bad, but the Legion currency wasn't that great. And the incubators is whatever, honestly. Like, it was the long con, right? Like, it's... yeah. It's kind of shaky. Racing could be fun, and chess should be drop as always. Like, can we do some sort of like a Legion plus Harvest plus lockboxes, and then you do Eater, Explicity, and finally some Scarab nodes. Do you think that would be possible, or is that like too much? Wouldn't fit. Probably wouldn't fit, right? Like, Legion needs so many points, if I'm not mistaken. So does the Harvest. Unless you're skipping, like, an entire wheel. I'll look into it later tonight. I have exited, but, like, there's 30 more enemies in there. I'll check it out real quick. I think I skipped something. What time I skipped? Some right? Ah, it's here somewhere. Nice. It was nothing. What happened to my mapper? It died. What? Please. Yo, what's up, Straight? How are you doing, buddy?
Hello?
Hello?
You've got
This guy is continuing. This guy is continuing. These dudes have miserably failed. Okay, we need to recruit a mapper.
Is that the exile I spy?
With your little eye, there it is.
Eager to sign up.
It's dangerous work, but they can handle it.
Of course they can handle it. Scarred. Oh, that's huge! Look at that! Brother! Beautiful. It's like 60 kelsos right there. Very nice. We have a 20 elemental focus. We have a 21 Chaos Golem, but it doesn't have... Yeah, that's unfortunate, right? Doesn't have any quality there. How come the mappers cannot run unique maps, you think? That would have been really cool in my opinion. I don't know why they cannot run the unique maps. What are we looking at here? Phantasmagoria. It's a conversion. Can delete those. 23, but not leveled. Even then, it is valuable. Interesting. For what purpose? I guess like for leveling purposes. I never thought about it that way, but like for leveling, that gem is pretty good if you're reliably critting. It gives you so much crit damage because it is quality. Interesting. +1 all skill gems with bunch of stats. This is a thing for sure. Also have his mana here. Let me see.
Onward and upward, as Danig might say.
Straight is saying, finally done with the 1000 Uber Series fragments. Now I'm leveling a new cake, so I give my Uber Elder Guardian maps to them in white so that they give fragments. It's so annoying to do those yourselves with a waiting time. I am giving my you know, these things, like whatever these things are called, so I think they are like the same. What? Don't know. Fragments aren't that pricey anyways, but yeah. So I gets here. So don't want to check the price of this at the moment. I have one more map in me, guys. Then I need to go for Alex. Can I grab him from the school? Let's put up a couple of like maps for these runners really quick. I think I need about like 10 of them, maybe 9. Maybe some canyon action. Any blues? There's 1. 2. Okay. 3 hours ago, 80 vines, minions, graph blood stored. Nothing new. Beach. Let's do a good one here. Maybe try to corrupt a bunch of good ones. Like this guy, perhaps. Looks good. This guy also. It ruined it. It is, chance to block is lower, basically. Like, it's going to be pretty deadly for me. We can sell it. I'm sure we can sell it. I'll run this one. Oh no, my scarabs. Do I have some Regency I do. So off stream later today, I'm gonna look at some sort of like a Atlas passive, where I'm gonna like try and include Harvest, Strong Boxes, Legion, and a bunch of value basically on top of this, and we'll see if it's going to be possible, such as like the altars, exclusivity of course, and then like scarabs, like those type of like valuable nodes, maybe even shaping. I doubt. I think instead of shaping, like late game, you probably just take exclusivity, which is like really big if you want to run like 8 mods all the time.
Need to keep the skills sharp.
Even
If it's blood, everyone.
Surprise tussle. One death is as good as another. You know.
I
I hate the Syndicate.
Your luck will run out soon, Challenger.
Once again, gambling. Selected the duplication instead of extra chaos drops. We'll see if it's gonna pay off. Where's the divine altar? My altars are not capable of giving the divine ones. I'm running the reds. The divine one is blues. So worlds. Sure. I had 2 divine altars, and guess how many divines I got from combination? Maybe 24, so 12 each. Or like one of them is like 8 and the other one is 16. 3! Oh my god. That is... I would have been so salty. Are you kidding me? That's messed up. Did you get them late or something? That is so sad actually. Because it's like I haven't even like ever seen a divine altar myself, so that's very sad. Rarity or map drops? Let's do. I think it's a skill issue, it might be. Zero months remain. Please, I want to continue gaming. God damn it. Guys, I have to go. Sorry for the short stream today, but these couple of days, it's gonna have to be like that. Shout out to YouTube especially. Thanks for being there, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the stream. I'll be online tomorrow again. I'll try to come online a little bit earlier. And we're gonna game for a couple of hours again, okay? But IRL responsibilities you know how it goes. Take care, guys. Have a nice day.